This is Innovate Armenia, and we continue exploring Armenian innovation. Today, my guest is the CFO of Ardshinbank, Mr. Garegin Gevorgyan. Hello, Mr. Gevorgyan, and thank you so much for being with us today. First of all, let me congratulate you with the recent award. I know that Ardshinbank was named Bank of the Year 2025. So what does this recognition mean for you and for the bank?
Hello, thank you for inviting me, and it's a pleasure to be here. Well, Bank of the Year award is a prestigious award which appreciates the annual achievements of a given bank and looks into the banking system of several countries and chooses the best performing bank, and Ardshinbank happens to be the best performing bank in Armenia in 2025, and thus the banker has decided to award us with the prize.
Let's speak about the improvements that you are making in order to make banking faster and convenient for your customers.
The way we work is to analyze the data that we have, to see where we have shortcomings, where we have delays, and try to address the actual problem at hand to make sure that clients get the fastest service possible. In some areas, we are top level service and we deliver very fast service to our clients. In some areas, there is space for improvement, and we are working to again introduce new technologies to make sure that the request and the response, the time between the request and the response is very short. So nothing new, doing our job, making sure operations are fast, making sure people are trained, making sure systems are there, making sure processes are appropriate. Yeah. And on the average, our clients are satisfied with the speed of service.
Yeah, this is the most important.
Yeah.
What are the key strategic priorities for Ardshinbank in the next few years?
The key strategic priorities for Ardshinbank haven't changed much, and for last 5 years, Ardshinbank has been striving to become the driver of Armenian economy, push forward the Armenian economy through servicing the economy both in the large corporate segment, in the small and medium enterprise segment, and also in retail segment. And we are looking for ambitious projects, and we are also trying to serve and deliver the best services for the people of Armenia. And this is not going to change. These are our priorities. Of course, we are also looking to find new opportunities in Armenia. We are looking to develop new products, new services for the people of Armenia, and to try to build new ways to intermediate in the financial markets.
How is your bank driving innovation in Armenia's banking sector?
Well, let's first of all define what we mean under innovation. Okay, there are several definitions. My personal favorite comes from MIT, and MIT defines innovation as something that has two components. Component number one is invention, something that is being invented, and component number two is serialization, meaning that you take something that is new, some new combination of things or some new combination of ideas, and trying to distribute it to as many people as possible. So from that perspective, Ardshinbank has been very innovative in terms of looking into the actual products. We are not advertising much. We are not what I call PowerPoint innovators. Yeah. We are trying to actually change products. We are trying to reach people, and we are trying to bring the best possible product to the market. And this is the way we innovate. It's not noisy innovation, it's silent innovation, but we are driving the whole banking industry by bringing in and introducing new products and new services.
Cybersecurity risks are growing, especially nowadays. So how does the bank protect its clients? Because I know that this is very important.
Well, operational risk is nothing new to banks. From that perspective, operational risk has always been at the center of our attention at Ardshinbank. And with cybersecurity, which penetrates all the aspects of banking, we are paying even more attention to operational risks, which are digitalized and have become cyber risks. And cybersecurity is always number one priority, and we are implementing across all the aspects of operational risk: people, systems, and processes. So we are bringing in good people. We are designing our systems to be able to withstand and the attacks and to be resilient. And also we are designing risk management processes and policies to make sure that all these is providing both convenience to the clients and also security and safety for the client's money and their information.
How is your bank integrating new technologies in its services?
First of all, new technologies are moving pretty fast. Our modus operandi here is we don't need to bring in new technologies for the sake of new technologies. We come from the client. As a client-centric organization, we look at what clients need, what clients might need, to make sure that they have, again, convenient, safe, and fast, and affordable services. From that perspective, we use new technologies both prudently and actively, again, to make sure that our clients have fast mobile service, fast internet banking, it's safe, it's secure, and it's convenient. So from that perspective, again, although we don't advertise much and our mobile application is not the fanciest, but it provides full functionality of a banking application, and it's always work in process. We are constantly adding new features to our mobile banking application.
Do you collaborate with international experts or institutions, and how does Ardshinbank compare with international banks in terms of innovation?
In terms of innovation, again, coming from a developing country, Ardshinbank has a lot of things to learn from the international banking community, but also, strange enough, a lot of things to share with international banking community, because in some particularly developed countries, the over-regulation and the stagnant environment in banking industry has yielded a pretty, I would say, low quality or mediocre service to the clients. In our case, where we have a very competitive environment in Armenia and pretty demanding clients and a growing economy, we are determined to do things quickly and to innovate along the way and to come up with new ways to measure risks and new ways to service clients. And when we compare to what is being offered in some other markets, we see that yes, there are things that we have to learn and we can learn from them. And also there are things that they can learn from us, and there are things that we can deliver to these markets, although they have very established banking industry and banks, but still innovation comes from new places as well.
Yeah. What role does Ardshinbank play in supporting Armenia's economic development?
Well, we are trying to be the financial engine for Armenian economy's growth, and what we are looking for are new, ambitious projects which are transformational for the whole of economy. So most recently, that's a known fact, and I'm not disclosing anything new. We have signed a contract with Contour Global, which is an American energy company operating in Armenia, a renewable energy company operating in Armenia, and The innovation part, the new part there is that we have been able to substitute international financial organizations. So we are probably the first bank in Armenia which substituted in international financial organizations in lending to real sector. So from that perspective, it's a very new occurrence. And we are constantly, periodically, regularly looking into the economic development and trying to seek and reach out to new projects which aim to transform, to bring new quality, to bring higher level of productivity to Armenian economy. And this is the way we push Armenian economy to new levels of productivity and growth.
How does your bank support small and medium businesses and especially startups?
Let me step back and say that traditionally banks should stay away from risky projects, and that includes startups. However, having said that, we are well aware of new things that are coming from startups, and we are constantly screening the market for new ideas, for new products, for new services that startups may come up with. And we aim to collaborate with the startups. From financing perspective, of course, we are not in the position to offer risky financing. We are not in the position to offer venture capital, although as a group we are also looking into this product to provide to our clients. But at the moment we are not very active in venture capital per se. So again, as a bank we are very conservative and we only lend to within the range of our risk appetite, conservative banking. But also we are trying to find startups and collaborate with them. So if not financing, then becoming a client to the startups and providing cash flows to them. And also we are looking into the venture capital space to maybe to set up or collaborate with existing venture capital companies to further boost the venture capital space in Armenia.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
We were talking with Mr. Garegin Gevorgyan, the CFO of Ardshinbank. See you next week.